Fear, hysteria, all tools used to control our narrative, supply and demand, lack of resources, the thought of all things to keep you scared.
Tensions flared at Woolworths Chullora around 7 o'clock this morning when 3 women became involved in a toilet paper tussle.
I just want one pack. No, not one pack.
Oh.
This isn't going to get any better. America is not prepared, and nurses are not being protected.
Oh. Wow. Run!
I don't want to be stuck in my house either. I don't think many people at all are enjoying this. That's not the point.
Real recovery economically is not going to happen. So what you do if you jump the gun and go into a situation where you have a big spike, you're going to set yourself back. So as painful as it is to go by the careful guidelines of gradually phasing into a reopening, it's going to backfire.
And they're saying reopen PA with no testing. It's like they don't care about life. They don't care about the people around them, the people they love. I care about the people.
And this guy, nothing but a mere puppet with strings. And guess who the audience is?
The president's policy says you can't start to reopen under his plan until you have declining numbers for 14 days, which those states and my state do not have. So then to encourage people to go protest the plan that you just made recommendations on Thursday, it just doesn't make any sense.
Much of this feels like a Donald Trump re-election rally at the same time.
Warning. This video in its entirety is intended for information and educational use only. Therefore, all media used in its sources is not a direct reflection of Entertainment Elite Media, EDU Films, or the Drop Knowledge brand name in whole or in part. This by no means is a Trump-hating or political bashing outlet for all viewers or their personal preference they choose to identify with. But is it fair to state that this guy keep doing and saying some pretty dumb and messed up shit?
Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that? By injection inside or almost a cleaning, because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number of lungs, so it'd be interesting.
Wow. Only a third of the way through 2020, and let's be honest, we didn't see this one coming. We had so many high hopes and New Year's resolutions on things we wanted to do, things we wanted to accomplish, and places we wanted to go. Not once did we think to ourselves we would have to worry about how to fight over toilet paper and bottled water, or what new mask should I wear today with my outfit. And it's crazy. For years, seeing all those other countries across the globe wearing masks because it was too polluted or sickness in their country. And we used to say to ourselves, not me, that's crazy. I couldn't do that every day. My, how the tables have turned. How it's happened here in America. Ooh, America. The country. It's like going on the date that you always wanted, on somebody you always admired, and you finally got your shot. And you're on this date, and you realize bit by bit that no matter how fine they are or handsome they are, they lie a lot about small things and big things. That's what it feels like in this country. Dating somebody that constantly lies to you and tell you to deal with it because they look pretty. Yeah, you might get that back rub. You might get that wink across the room. You might get that kiss on the cheek. And for some of us, even that I love you. But you know, deep down, it's not genuine. It's not real. And it's funny that so many times we talked about what things we would do if it happened. Like watching the Purge movies. Oh, this is what I would do if the Purge happened. What would you really do? What if this was a new mandate? Somebody telling you when you can go outside, when you had to be inside. How many people could come together in a group by certain numbers? What if that was the new mandate, the new norm, daily? Could you put up with it? Could you deal with it? It's crazy out here, people. But I've learned so much dealing with this quarantine and this COVID-19. Also just watching people. It's teaching us how to sit our ass down and enjoy each other a little bit more. Quality time, one-on-one with our kids and our loved ones and our family. Focusing on the real important things. Not how many times we've been seen, how many times we can post, or how many selfies we can put up of ourselves. And a lot of us are not doing that right now because, let's be honest, we're not at our best, right? That's the humility in it all. But it's still crazy out here. And it's funny how so much is changing bit by bit. But this could be the good time for you to start focusing on you. Not to be a selfish you, but a better you. Maybe you had a game plan, or maybe you had a business that you wanted to work on, or maybe you wanted to get closer to God, or maybe you just wanted to read more, less distraction. This quarantine helped us understand that just a little bit more. Well, that and now the new insatiable thing called TikTok. I'll pass. But nonetheless, it seems like there's always something new coming up in this country. So ask yourself, what are you willing to give up for your QT time, not only with yourself, but with your loved ones? It's getting crazy out here, people. Stay prayed up, stay fed, stay woke. Look out.